Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Codex. Today we're going to be talking about why you'd definitely want... Ordis, if you don't stop talking over me. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about why you definitely want to check your weekly Invigorations. Let's go ahead and hop over there right now. So here we are at Helminth, and as you can see at the bottom of the screen, once you have the Invigoration segment installed, which is from Sun on Deimos, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, you'll see each week 3 new random Warframes, and this can include ones that you don't own. If you hover over these Warframes, you'll see the random 2 buffs that you get for the week. For example, my Ember here is going to get 200 strength and 75% reload speed. Fun fact, Ember is getting a little tweak next week, that if I use this Invigoration towards the end of this week, I'll actually have this active for after the Jade Shadows update. So pretty sure I'm going to do that. Here's Equinox with primary crit chance and 1,000 health. And the one that we're here for today to showcase is Nezha with 100% ability range and 1,000 armor. The 1,000 armor is actually okay because it affects his warding halo. But the thing that's really funny is the 100% ability range. And you are about to see why. Let's hop over to the arsenal here. So if you look at the arsenal, this is my regular Nezha build, which typically only has 100% range, just base range. It's 200 right now because of the 100% extra that you just saw. So my usual build is usually just basically playing defense and has enough strength still for the extra damage bonus from Blazing Shotgun to be useful, things like that. It basically just can't die. So here is my uber giga funny Divine Retribution build. This is an augment mod that reduces the base range of his Divine Spears down to only 14 meters. It's usually 19, so it goes from 19 down to 14. But it makes it so that when you shoot enemies on spears, you spread the status to everyone on the spears. So right now, as you can see, I have 380% range. That makes this have a 53 meter radius, even with the diminished range from the augment. And keep in mind that that is a radius, so the diameter is over 100 meters, and the total area is hundreds of meters. So let's hop into a Kuva Fortress Survival on Steel Path and show you how insane it is to have this much range on Divine Retribution. Alright, we're here at the Kuva Fortress. The enemies will be surging us soon. One thing I did note is that I also, just to be funny, put Entangle over his first ability. Because as you can see here, a 380% range Entangle is really far. Yeah, it's extremely far. Alright, let's go ahead. You see all these enemies around here? So right now I have only 13 kills. 13 kills. So let's pop Divine Spears. Shoot some of these guys. And now I have 56 kills. Wow! I just got over 40 kills. From killing, like, 3 guys. Let's do that again, huh? 72 kills. This is actually one of the most disgusting temporary builds that I have ever seen. 105 kills. So I wasn't even actually shooting most of the time, and I broke 100 kpm without leaving the starting room, with not actually killing directly that many guys. One of the reasons why this is so potent is because I do have 2 Emerald Corrosive Shards on my Nezha, and because of the status share through the spears, that does include the corrosive status effect, and that does account for the 4 extra stacks of corrosive that I'm able to get because of the shards. So even the enemies that I'm not shooting directly are getting 14 stacks of corrosive on them, and having all of their armor stripped off. And then the heat procs from the Aki Core, at that point, can completely shred them. So this is just absolutely disgusting. I'm just gonna keep going here. In fact, let's put one of the Kuva Harvester cores in and show you just how easy it is to defend a Kuva Harvester when you have a 100-meter wide nuclear bomb as your 4th ability. Oh, would you look at that? Extremely easy. Aside from these silly turrets here that I absolutely hate. Go ahead and put that back on. Funny thing is that not a single actual grenadier has shot this thing yet. It lost thousands of health just because of that one turret. Don't you just hate those things? Aren't they just literally the worst?
Prepare for life support.
I think they are. And look
The harvester destroyed.
at the enemies dying here. See, I did lose a harvester, but I think that's not the point of the video. That's what happens when you have 600 missiles and a Blitz Eximus come after, I suppose. They're really dedicated to me knocking that harvester inside the video. Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, look at the affinity numbers popping up, like, in a circle around me.
Another life support
Because of how effective this is at killing. Oh, man, look at those affinity numbers. That's disgusting. 430 kills, and we're just barely past the 3-minute mark. And that's without me even, like, going super tryhard, actually trying to maximize KPM. 430 instantly to 450, 443, 451. I mean, it's disgusting. Look at how little work that I have to do to get this kind of this kind of KPM. Isn't that just insane? Oh man. Oh, the affinity numbers. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up with killing an Acolyte in a moment here. And then that'll basically be the video. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Archetytron, which I have... Yep, that killed a lot of people. I have a melee influence electric spreading build, electric and toxin build on here because the Archetytron has a forced electric proc on the... My god, that is just a forced electric proc on the slam attack, which turns out makes it insane for melee influence, which needs electric. As you can see, it is pretty spicy right now. Boom, boom, there we go. Well, fun fact for anybody who doesn't already know, if you do a heavy attack while slamming, the heavy attack does increase the damage of slam attacks as well. Takes the slam multiplier from 2 to 3x on most melees. So quite effective. That is just disgusting. And my god. So now I have 2 overlapping AoE effects basically. I have melee influence in like a 18-20 meter radius. And then my Divine Spear is also spreading status in a even larger radius. Just wait on an Acolyte here. You could actually even kill Acolytes fairly well with melee influence because of the way that the damage is multiplied from Banes through it. If you hit an Acolyte with one of the shared influence damage buffs, by the time it reaches them, it's already been multiplied by like over 2x damage. It's pretty good. Actually, see if I can showcase that when they come in. Either that or I'll just slam them directly and insta-kill them. Especially because I have Entangle on. 817 kills. No, not at 6 minutes yet. It's so good. It's so good. You guys really gotta install this Invigoration segment, I'm telling you. The very first week that I installed this, I got a Saren Invigoration, when it, like, back years ago when Invigorations first came out, and my very first week was 200% strength and 75% ability efficiency for Saren. I'll tell you what. That's a good way to start a new system off. That's a real good way to start a new system off. Alright, here comes the Acolyte. Tell you what, I'm gonna hit him with Entangle. Then I'm gonna hit him with Chakra. Then I'm just gonna hit him. Look at that electric proc. Single electric and heat proc, and it's... Yep, goodbye. I could have just slammed up again and insta-killed him, but I just wanted to show that... That was a one-tap. Alright, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna hop out of the mission. And, yeah, it's been a good one. So yeah, that is why you want to get the Invigoration segment and definitely check those weekly Invigorations. And one more note about that, again, for anybody who doesn't already know, You can't see it right now because I already have it available, but right here where this says Override Warframe, there will be 10 little charges here. Every time that you do an Invigoration, you fill up one of those 10 charges until you get to the 10th one, and then you get this Override option. That means that you could bring any frame you want here, and for example, if I wanted to, I could override this Ember with an equipped Saren that I bring here, and give Saren this ability strength and reload speed instead. So basically every 3 to 4 weeks, you get the ability to override if you're keeping up with doing these. So even when you don't like the Invigorations, make sure that you apply them. That way you can more rapidly get back to putting the Invigorations on the frames that you like, the frames that you want to use. So yeah, it's a great system. It's really fun for having weeks like this that I'm having where I have just an absolutely insane room nuking Nezha. Just wanted to share that to you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if I earned it, drop a like and subscribe. Means a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.